Hey guys, I am Nixie and welcome back to Lost in Random. So we are in Threedom. We've already met the Duke and the Count, and we've got their little counterparts, their little collectibles that we needed to try and find out the memory of Neshka, I think her name was. So we just need to go and see the Baroness now. But I have a feeling she's wonderful cooking. So we've got a couple of side quests, I think. So yeah, we need to find some sisters. There's some around some teapots, which I think is on the way to the Baroness, and underground as well. So I need to find the other two sisters, the Baroness, and oh, we need to go back to Tea Time Tootsie as well once we've met them all. Okay. Oof. Sounds kind of wet with the footsteps. Okay. Money decks. Can we buy anything? Oh, we have 600 coins. 600 coins. Is there anything we don't have yet? We don't have this one? Ah, we wanted to buy one of these. Yes, we did. What else can we buy to get a new pack of cards? Should we get another one of these? Should we just buy this anyway? Yeah. Okay, so hazard or cheat deck. Let's do hazard because they've been coming up quite a lot. Okay, so what's the first one? We haven't got the first one. Ancient acid cannon, not ancient. An old cannon from the no dice war enters the game, shooting acid. Still can't talk. An old cannon from the no dice war enters the game, shooting acid arrows. It is removed from play after 30 seconds. Okay. So let's keep going. The trenches. Which way are we going? The Baroness's domain. That's where we want to go.
Cards here. I literally cannot advertise for that.
Just seen you. Oh, let's. He's got a little green question mark.
Life never goes the way you expect. Hey, kid. You want to hear a story?
Sure, why not?
Oh, good. You're showing an old soldier kindness, kid. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought. Right after the king died, it was savage. The triplets, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the dice maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
This game has some very dark tones to it, doesn't it? I lost my sister because of a dice roll. I'm looking for her. I'm trying to find the one who's responsible for this whole mess. We're trying to find her sister.
Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid.
Oh, it's kind of like what happens with us, isn't it? Okay. pot.
Oh, hey! I've got cards to trade.
We're not gonna. Give me the pot. I said, give me the pot. Give me the pot. I just want the pot. That was definitely hitting. Get out of here. Okay. The old dungeon, the Baroness's domain. Yes. Well, that's where we want to go. It's the Baroness's domain. Okay. It's down here then. Oof. We've been here, haven't we? Yeah, we've spoken to this because he's the drunk guy. Okay. Sounds like we're getting closer. Oh. Buttons, money decks, many decks.
Oi, oi, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast and
There's one
liquor
of the
store at your
kids.
service.
Need to get behind there somehow. Okay. So I don't think we can really buy anything. So there's a bunch of buttons. War, Captain.
Welcome to Warriors Training! Way better than that calm breathing, fella! Let's begin by chugging a pint of Zupa juice!
Okay.
That's what I like to hear! Now that our thirst has been sated, let's carefully stretch things out! Warriors protect their joints! Now for axe training! Swing wide. Imagine you're chopping down a tree. Imagine you're chopping down an enemy. Imagine you're chopping down a friend. You just murdered your friend with an axe. You're a warrior.
I think I should go. I think this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Let's see what else he has to say.
Warriors don't think, they war. That's why it's called warrior. Now we're working on our battle cries. We need to scream so that our enemies know that we're here! So they can be afraid and they die of fear! Can you scream hard enough to make strangers die?
Guys, they're extreme, aren't they?
Yes! Finally, let's focus on our motivation! Do warriors need motivation? No! Motivation is for actors, but they do need battle zone inspirations! So think of who you're fighting for. Is it glory? No! Is it one of the triplets? No! You're fighting for war! Because war needs
This guy
warriors,
is at
and warriors
100%
need
in
war! So every war you war yourself into is a new war for warriors! Have I said war enough that the word war no longer has any war meaning?
Yes.
War! War!
Even wondered what she'd been caught up in. Ooh, but at least she felt motivated.
She doesn't
That
look
concludes
motivated.
Warriors workout.
Okay, cool. Find another warrior way. Wild card hill. Ooh. Can we see what? Oh, there's a storybook. Are we just need to hit these? Okay. Ah. Whew. Okay, awesome. We got a storybook. I'm sure we've missed quite a few of these. Should we read it? Yeah, I think we've missed a bunch of these, but
Life was insane and beautiful. A glorious mess. Those who wielded dice would challenge each other in grand board game tournaments to win favor from the king or queen, or even just each other. The rules were wild and capricious, the games even more so. And everyone in Random loved them, and the dice wielders themselves, with all their heart.
Awesome. So we've already played a couple of these board game things, really, haven't we? Okay, let's see what's in Wildcard Hill. Oh, it's raining. I see cards. We're in for a battle, I guess.
The Baroness lived atop Wildcard Hill, a training ground for war, and a home to warriors. It was not a place for children. But then again, thought even, what part of Threedom was?
Okay. Ugh. So hard to aim with the controller. Oh, it's giving me crystals. Ah, stuck on a rock. Yes. I love the little noise that dice makes as well. Yes. See. Ah.
Trading for a new one with me.
Yes. Okay, let's do this. We've got 2. Might as well do everything really, aren't we? Yes. Healing bow. Also, right where are these little guys? See if we can hit it down.
Oh, God, what's this? You want just up it.
Yes. Ah! Yeah. Okay. Right. Ah! It's got the spinny attack. Okay. What could we do? Got a 3. Let's just see what else we can pull. Should we? We'll pin this for next time. Because we have a sword. Put this dude down and then strengthen our sword. May as well, hey. God, that thing is creepy. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Ow. Go back here. Yeah. Okay. Who's next? These little crab people. Well, not people. You know what I mean. Dice make some funny noises. Oh, there's a big dude. Okay. Let's see what we can do then. 2. I blinked off for damage. Curse weakens. That would be nice to have. Okay. I'm gonna go do some damage to this guy while I'm in Dice Mansion. Get a hit in. Okay, and then dodge. Or not dodge. Okay, that's my sword gone. Two. Let's see what he does for him. Okay, and okay. Ooh, nice. Get 5. So let's do this. Let's do the breaking crystals. And let's get this bad boy. Right, where's that massive guy? Is he dead? The big dude dead. Huh. Okay. Do the heavy attack then. Hiya! Yeah. Ah. Ah! Yes. 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 Is that it? Ah, we've just bought one of these. Okay. Okay, so we'll go see the Baroness now. Was there any pots? Pots? No. Okay, we'll just carry on. Ah, I see you. We're coming up to a board game. Ta-da!
Well, colour me impressed. Most interlopers find themselves dead long before this point.
I don't want to talk.
How did a child like you make it up here?
I defeated all your clunky minions.
A likely story. You must have just snuck past them. Blind chance. At ease, child.
My name is Ethan.
Well then, at ease even. Look at you. You're not even old enough to be a recruit. You're soft, aren't you?
I'm evidently not better than being mean. I mean, it is better than being mean.
No, I suppose you're not. You're learning. But you are a long way from home. What can I do for you, even?
Tell me about the war. What exactly do you do? Do you think you'll defeat your brothers? How did your father die?
Suddenly, I think. I found him too late. The murder weapon was still there, but someone took it and stashed it inside the head of his own personal giant robot. The robot's long since destroyed now. The Queen of All Random had it dismantled after my father died. I think she feared the old man, and that his murder came as a dark blessing to her rule. Ah, but you didn't hear that from me.
So tell me about the war.
Simple thing, really, but it requires complicated strategy. One or both of my brothers defeated our bodyguard and killed our father. I don't
She's
let
still
that
alive,
stand,
then.
soldier, so I fight. And when I win, they will pay for their transgressions.
Your bodyguard, Nishka, she's alive, but she's in a rough shape.
Not surprised. Nishka's damn tough. And if anyone could survive out there, it's her. No matter what the cost. She taught me how to win a fight. Taught me how to never surrender. Taught me the importance of duty.
Okay, come with me and visit her. She misses you.
Oh, I doubt that very much. We share a respect and a bond forged in battle training, but she'd never say anything so soft. How is she, other than alive?
She's not well. She needs help to remember who killed her father.
Impossible! I am too busy waging and winning this war.
I think it's a tie, to be honest. Could you give me something that would remind her of you?
A child coming here and asking for a gift? The sheer gall. But I admire the courage. Tell you what, even. I happen to own the mighty mechanical arm that once belonged to Nishka. If you can take it, it's yours.
Okay. Her arm will remind Nishka of you.
Certainly. Like I said, all you have to do is take it. This arm, it's only the most heavily guarded item in my entire Threedom. I like your spunk, even, so let me warn you. You will fail. You may even die. So do the smart thing and go back to whatever teapot shack you came from.
Okay. Okay. We'll leave all the questions.
Even knew what she needed to do to get something that would jog Nishka's memory. Win the most protected treasure in the most militarized kingdom.
Okay.
She knew it would be
let's go
hard,
then.
but she also knew that the chance...
Finish this fight by destroying the tower. To destroy the tower, you must lead your playing piece onto the appropriate tile in order to fire your cannons.
Okay. The goal of this board game is to destroy the Baroness's revolving cannon tower using the surrounding cannons to blast it. A cannon emerges when the playing piece lands on a cannon tile. One must then shoot the button attached to it in order to fire the cannon. If the playing piece lands on a wall tile, a temporary wall will appear, providing cover from the Baroness's cannon's tip. The Game Master card can be quite useful here. We have one. Okay. 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 See what we can get. Okay. 3, yes, let's get this bad boy. Yeah. Okay. A wall.
The walls rise.
Oof. Okay, crystals. Ah! My days. Ah. Okay. So we'll get this. And let's do the poison. Okay. Ah, get a cannon next.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Okay. Ah. Okay. Hi Daisy, pick up your thingamabobs. Okay, so we can get 2 more. Ah, playing piece. Definitely. Let's get another layer of shielding for sure. May as well get some health as well and do the crystal damage. I think that's good. Okay, wall.
The walls rise.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's drill. 3, yes. Okay. Yes, we've got another cannon. Okay. Let's take this dude out. I wonder how many times we have to hit it then.
to fire the cannon.
Okay. Throw. Let's go again. Okay, so this can go. And let's do link attack. So it's gonna go onto another wall. Any more enemies about? Back there. Is it memento? Wall.
The walls rise!
Okay. Oh, I thought I was clear of that then. Okay, let's throw. We've got a 3. Let's do the arrow. Take this one out. Okay. Yes, cannon.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Go in, go in.
Watch out! The Baroness now has 2 cannons.
Ah! Oh, but there's a big guy. Oh. Ah. Okay. Let's throw. Definitely have one of these. And let's put this guy down next to you, shall we?
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Awesome. Okay. Nice. Okay, we need some more crystals. Let's do blink dodge and let's do this. Okay.
Walls up!
Let's go. 1. I was gonna go to the cannon, so I don't want to like play the I don't want to play this card, otherwise it's gonna miss the cannon. Okay, so let's just carry on. Yes.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Shoot the button.
Halfway there.
charge. And my mace is nearly out. I keep calling it a mace, I know it's a hammer. So let's just pin that one for next time. And okay, wall.
Look out! Walls are rising.
Okay. Let's go. Yes, give me this. Give me this. I shall have another one of these. Yes. And don't know if this is really worth it, but where is everyone? Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
The walls rise.
Okay. Ah! Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's see. So the next something it's going to is a wall, so let's do this. Hopefully, is it a cannon? Yes, it is. Let's get the bow and arrow back. So we've got them when our mace is gone. Ah, hammer! I don't know why I keep calling it a mace.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Run!
Take cover. The Baroness now has 3 cannons.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Out of the way. Let's go. 2. Let's do this. Let's get some bombs. Okay, and poison. Is this gonna... do we need to do
Shoot
2
the
more
button
maybe?
to fire the cannon.
Yes. Ah! Oh, the God, there's so many enemies. Okay. Oh. Oh! Oof. Ah! Out of the way. Okay, let's throw. Do with some health. Let's definitely do that. Let's move the pain card to there. And yes. Let's get this guy. Hopefully this is our last one then.
Shoot the button to fire the
Shoot
cannon.
the button! Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. Oh,
We
so
are nearing the
close.
final rounds. The board game is about to end.
Okay. Should I just roll and see, hope for the best? Where's it gonna go? Yes, draw cannon. Yes. Just running over there to get ready.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Shoot the button! Did that not do it? Yes, we did it! Okay. Should be able to go and get the arm now then. Take that, Baroness. Nishka's mechanical arm. The legendary mechanical arm of Nishka, the bodyguard of 3. Yay. Look, Nishka's machine arm. What exactly?
No. Impossible. You can't have it. Give it here.
Nope, you said, and I quote, if you could take it, it's yours.
A clever head on those shoulders, soldier. I suppose it was a royal promise I gave you. You have a future in my militia, even. Very well. Keep the arm. And if you see Nishka, tell her, never mind. Just treat her well. She's earned that, at least.
Okay, to the Bippington.
Armed with Nishka's arm, even had all she needed to remind the old bodyguard of the Baroness. She just hoped it would be enough to change the course of this war.
I miss my darling wife so much.
Oops. Need to go back. No, still can't get it. It's on the bar. There we go. It's a bit weird. Who are you
I
looking
miss
for?
my darling wife so much.
Did you start the war? Describe her. Maybe I'll see her somewhere.
I don't know.
I
We
don't
were in different
know.
areas when the Civil War broke out and have been separated ever since. She's trapped with the Count, and I'm stuck here with the Baroness. If I could just see her again, I'd tell her I love her, and that the second this war's over, I'm coming back to her, and nobody will ever separate us again. If only.
Okay, find Stella. Okay. So big. Right in the boobies. Off he goes. There's so many of them. Ah, that's where we need to go. This little. Ah, that's the head. Okay, so we need.
Colossuses moved once again, this time in favor of the Count.
So we need to find where that guy was. Are we going the right way? Maybe? Oh, no. Ah, why is this triggered again?
Your house of cards will never fall down.
Okay.
Granny's house. I've got
Let's see what else we get. Let's get a sword then. Let's try and get this dude. Yeah. Get out the way.
all bets are off. All from old Benny Dixon.
Okay, 2. Let's get this dude. So he seems to do a bit of damage. And burn arrows. Ah, you kidding me? Okay. Okay, okie dokie. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, just one. Okay. Yes. What do we have? Let's chill. Draw a different card. Yes. Okay. Let's do blink dodge for damage. Strengthen our sword. Yes. Yes. Oof. In the face. Yes. Let's go. Let's do bow and arrow would be good. Let's get these things. These annoying flying things. Is that it? Could move then. Okay, cool. So we need to go past Manny decks this time. Okay. Nice. Nice.
Here, mate. Let's trade cards.
Here, mate, I
Sometimes
think you've got a
feel like
problem.
it's so
Okay, I've only got 123. Should I just buy something for the sake of it? No, because I can't really
purpose
get
in
like
life.
another, like unlock another deck. Okay, wild card, the Baroness's domain, the Duke's domain. Ah, this is the head though. So do we find the murder weapon? Spooky. Hello?
And watch from a machine long dead. And what do I find here but you? I'm speaking to you, girl.
What do you want?
The question is not what I want. Anything I desire, I make manifest. The world itself ends to me. To mind you, the rolls of the dice. I am the queen, girl. And you are a very long way from home, aren't you, Mama?
Nope. Nope. Leave me alone. Give my sister back.
You have a sister. I have so many children, you know. So coming here, disturbing this place. It hasn't happened in a very long time. I think I need to keep my eye on you. What did you say your name was?
Nothing. Don't have one.
And I don't think you will. You get a thrill from disobedience. From looking your superior in the eye and refusing her. But superiors don't stay patient for long. Lock the girl in, destroy yourself and her.
What?
Even, I know that name, as if from a dream somehow. You are a lonely girl, adrift in a world you don't belong in. Nothing awaits you in your future but pain and heartbreak.
Weird. Where's the PMA in all of this? Nothing can stop me from saving her.
Just words. Words I've heard before from countless people. They all fell like you will.
Well, me and Dicey are gonna...
Dice.
Nope.
Dice.
Dog in a costume.
Tell me, Ethan, where did you find your little friend? Have you seen the valley? Have you found the valley of the dice? Tell me where it is, Ethan. Tell me where you found that dice before
I get it! Yeah. Scary, scary. She's gonna be on that tail now. Okay. Return to Nishka. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Duke's domain. So I need to go back through the ball. Ah. Hello? Ah, we're back at the other side.
Hello, Even. I wasn't expecting to find you here.
Your sister is looking for you.
You've done well to find me, Even. I know my sisters appreciate it. I do. I'm to go to the safe spot by the sword bridges.
You are.
Then you're to join us, and we're to give you something, right?
Mm-hmm. How did you know?
Because I know you, Even, and I hope I will see you again.
Freaky. Dice door. Okay, awesome. Another part. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so we've just got one more sister to find. She should be in the land of teapots. Oh. I'm about to do it, Shadow Man.
You're taking a long time doing what I want, Even. Too long.
Even, it's cold.
And it's getting colder.
You're bluffing. You need me as much as I need you. I'm working on it. Okay, these things take time.
Oh, tons of things take time. Dying takes time, you know. But it can only be deliciously drawn out for so long, until it too must reach an end.
I'm working on it. Sheesh. Okay. Let's. I'm just going backwards. It's throwing me off now, appearing. Okay. The Duke's domain. Yes. So we need to find. There's someone that we need to find in this domain. Someone's wife, was it? Hello?
You don't fit in here, my dear.
Don't tell everyone, but I'm actually a runner. No.
Yes, I expect you are. We don't get many visitors here. Those that come tend to be unable to leave until the party ends, which of course it never does. Have you tried the cake?
Okay. Is that it?
You don't fit in here, my dear. Oh, I most certainly will not. Anything to break up the tedium of war and these endless parties. Why, you may be our only hope, dear. My brother Arthur. You remind me of him. He was a soldier, and I see the same determination in your eyes, child. I do wonder what's become of him.
Yeah. This
Well,
is who
dear,
we're after.
aren't you a ray
Brothers.
of sunshine on a rainy day? My only brother, still out there? Thank you. You've raised this old fool's spirits.
You're welcome. You don't look old, by the way. Okay, so what else do we need to... reward time trap, okay. So, three's a circus, okay, yeah, tea time, Tootsie, find another warrior way. Sisters, among the teapots, we need to find her, and we need to find Stella. So the teapots one. Okay, let's see if we can find some teapots. He's making a weird noise. Who is that? Did you hire that? It's gone now. Okay. Teapots. I'm looking for some tea. Teapot. This way, maybe. Let's see. Money decks. Accounts domain. Don't think she's gonna be here. Are you the wife?
I miss my husband.
Yeah.
I miss my husband. We were separated when the king died, trapped in 2 different parts of the Threedom. He's trapped deep within the Baroness's territory.
I've met him.
Oh my goodness, you've seen him. How does he look? What did he say?
He looked newly shaved and he said he loves you. He told me he misses you and that the second war is over, you'll be together again.
Oh, he's alive. He's really alive.
He is.
You've done a great kindness to me today, stranger.
You're
a
welcome.
great kindness. Thank you.
You are welcome, lady. 250 coins, I'll take that. But I am looking for Teapot Girl. Teapot Lady, where are you? This was just... What was this? Oh yeah, nothing. It was nothing. Okay, money decks. Teapots, could you point me in the direction of the tea? Let's just look at the map. That would be an idea, wouldn't it? Oops. Teapots. And we are miles away. We might be going in some sort of okay way. Ka-ding. Ah, so this is this lady, so we might as well do this where I met the Baroness.
You have?
I
Describe her
have.
to me.
She's the scariest woman you've ever seen, and that's even before you notice the dress is made of cannon. She doesn't tolerate fools, and I kind of really like her. She's like a drill instructor who teaches drill instructors how to be even meaner than drill instructors. Scariest woman?
Amazing. Thank you for this. It will enhance my stratagems for sure.
Okay. I've also met the Count.
You have? Describe him to me.
Mad, bad, and dangerous to know. He sees assassins around every corner, which at least means he's always fully prepared to avoid being assassinated. I don't think he's really prepared to not be assassinated. He pursues not getting assassinated with an intensity that could dim out the sun, but I gotta admit, he makes it work.
That's just logical of him. Thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build an accurate, predictive model of his behavior.
Okay, and the Duke, he likes cake.
You have? Describe him to me.
Like the laziest person you ever met was somehow also the most powerful person you ever met. He wants to experience every aspect of life to the fullest, and honestly I can't fault it that. He's soft and cuddled, and I'm amazed he's lasted as long as he has, but he inspires loyalty.
Incredible. Thanks. All this information helps my strategies become even more unstoppable.
Okay, so that's all three of the triplets.
That's right, and it's been educational. They all seem to be stuck in the same chaotic, squabbling roles they have had since they were children. Nanny was wise to order me not to take any sides. I see that now. Here, I would like to give you a token of my appreciation with my thanks.
Ah, what do we get? A card. Okay, the acid cannon. Awesome. Okay, teapots. We are looking for teapots. Ah, is that her?
So much
Nope.
haste in someone's...
Welcome to the warrior's meditation.
Ah, another warrior.
It's much calmer than the warrior's training.
Yeah. Sounds it.
Greetings, truth and victory seeker. To begin, stretch your arms.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, exhale all tension from your body.
Deep exhale.
Excellent. Now, stand on one foot and hop.
Like this?
Excellent. You are now a trained and centered warrior, ready to go out and win victory for your inner triplet.
Is that it? Okay, I feel it. I definitely feel
I
it.
simply cannot stress this enough. Excellent.
No further questions. This class is concluded.
That was easy. Awesome. Why does he still have a question mark though? You know, I've tried both your teaching and the warrior's training course.
And what did you learn?
I liked yours the best, yes.
Then you have found the truth. Well done, my student. You have made me proud, and also correct.
I'm sure the other guy would say exactly the same thing. Ah, 250 coins, thank you. Teapots! Give me the teapots! Okay, this teapot. There she is! I'm getting to it, Shadow
Even-
Man.
Did you forget about me?
Child, shh. She's not coming. You need to give up hope.
Don't listen to him. I'll get you out of there soon.
Will you even?
Yes, I will.
Really?
Yes.
Because from where I'm lurking, all I see is you playing detective and wasting Bernard's time.
Well, our beer glass is half empty. I've been looking for you.
Hello, Even.
Hello. Your sister's looking for you.
Poor Even. You still don't know how to say what you want. But it's okay. I know you, Even. You understand me, don't you?
I want to.
My sisters. I've been looking for them too. You want to tell me that we're to meet by the sword bridges, don't you?
These are very
I'll
weird
go there now.
triplets.
Join us when we're all gathered, and I will have something for you.
Okay. So we found her. Ah, we found a dice door as well. Nice. Ta-da! So we need to go. Where is the spider gondola? Okay. Let's go see Manny Dex. We've got nearly 800 coins, so let's spend some to get some more, hopefully. What do we want? What do we want? To be honest, I'm only buying to like get a new set of decks. Ah, we've got another gold pen. Damage, yes. Okay. Let's see this new one, 150. Die slice. It takes 2 to create a sizzling thread that slices through any being caught in its way. The corroding fun lasts 30 seconds. It takes 2 to create a sizzling thread. Okay. Give it a go anyway. Sure, okay. Let's update our thingamabob. Let's go to the shop. Okay, blink attack, sword of 3, we'll take one of those out. Hammer of 2, blink attack alike, hammer of 2, crystal curse, triplet bombs, they're actually quite good. Bow of 1, game master, sword of 3, game master, sword of 3, superb draw, which is quite nice. So let's give this one a try. What else do we have? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards to get. Okay, that's kind of nice. It's a shame you can't see what they are, like have a little preview. But that's fair enough. Okay, awesome. Right, let's try and get around this rock. Okay, so we need to go to the bridge. Oops. Ah! Okay, so past the drunk guy. Do you have any more side quests? Sister, we just need to go see the sisters. Okay. That's nice. Oof. See if we can find our way back. Money decks. Actually, does it say on here? Duke's domain, little dungeon, furnace. I think, is it this way then? Oh, there's lots of swords here. Ah, this is a dice. Dice door. Give me money! They're literally stealing from people. Aha. Have we made it?
Hello, Even.
Yay. Wait, where are the other sisters?
Even now, you don't dare ask the question you most want answered, Even. It's okay. We all work within the systems we're trapped in. I thank you for your help. You found us and helped us, and nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, Even. I know this isn't the ending you wanted. I know I'm broken. I know I can't be fixed. But now I can rest.
So are you a ghost?
For what it's worth, I hope you find Odd, Even. And when you do, I hope she's not like me.
So you are dead.
There are 3 heads you need to be careful of, but they're not the triplets you think they are. You have so much pain ahead of you. I promised you a gift. But this is all I can give you. A dead girl, hoping with all her heart that your lost sister won't share her fate.
Okay, bizarre. Ah, date of hate. Summon a threatening octahedron that, when shot or hit, explodes and hurts any being nearby it, is removed from play after 30 seconds. Okay. So I think that's all of our side quests done then, so we just need to do the main bit. That's nice. Yes, Dicey?
Even noticed her small companion looked like he had something he wanted to
what
say.
is it, Dicey? Well, of course I like you, Dicey. Why would you ask? I like you an awful lot, Dicey. What would ever make you think otherwise? I do, it's cutie. We both cause dangerous things to happen. It's not just you. I don't care if you don't know your past. I don't care if you don't know your past. I know who you are now, my friend. You are my friend, right? By helping people remember that you're strong but not scary, you're good. That doesn't mean you're a monster. Yeah, this one. By helping people remember that. Moving their statues, just because you can do things others can't doesn't mean you're bad. I think it's impressive, not scary. If you want the truth, then yes, I admit it. At first I was scared of you. Darcy, I think you're like family too. Yeah. Honestly, I think you meet some family when you're born and others you meet later on when you're both ready. That is very true. Yep, really. You and me, Dicey against random. Oh, he's such a little cutie. It's okay. Let's get back to the beginning. Okay. Hey! Hey, dude.
What were we talking
Mishka?
about again?
I have this pinky from the Count.
That finger. It reminds me of something. It was the fight with the king, and he, and I, and we. I'm afraid it's gone. But it's become clearer. Bring me more. I need more to remember.
Don't you worry, I have another item.
What were we talking about again?
I've got this portrait.
Oh, that portrait of the children, the triplets, and their father, their poor father, the king, killed while he, I can't remember. I need more objects to jog my poor memory.
Oh yeah, so she has got a hand missing then.
What were we talking about again?
This, your arm?
My arm. I remember. I wore this. I used this to help defend the king when he... on that night when he... But then it... Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Please bring me more objects. I'm so close to remembering. I can feel it.
Okay, this is your last one. This is the sword.
What were we talking about again?
The weapon.
By the dice maker. I remember this. It came for us so quickly, so savage. We couldn't... It's on the tip of my tongue.
Do you think it was
and then
the
it's gone.
queen?
I'm sorry, Even. What were we talking about?
The night the king died.
Well, I'm afraid I need to jog my memory. Please bring me more objects. It's all I need to remember.
Now can you remember?
Yes, Even. You've done it. Seeing them all together, I remember everything.
Yay.
Oh, by the dice maker, you've saved me.
Bell's ringing. That means it's over, didn't it? Family meeting?
All right. Which one of you pranksters rang the bell?
I knew it was a trap! Assassins!
Trap
Shush, children.
Nishka.
You're alive.
You should all be ashamed to have disgraced your father's beloved Threedom soul, and how proud he was of you. But bloody this is just not how he raised you.
Who?
Listen, I was there that doomed night when your father was murdered.
And Nishka the bodyguard recounted vividly what had happened that night. It was a tale of a god lady gone awry, of a blade against mechanical arm, and of a cold-blooded murder.
I was going to roll my dice. Well, that's how fights were done in those days. But this murderer didn't play by the rules. My trusty arm was cut off. I returned the favor and tore off the perpetrator's finger. And that perpetrator was the Shadow Man.
The Shadow Man. Ah!
Bernie! Oh, hey, Even. There you are.
But I wasn't expecting
to guide
that.
you all. I went mad with guilt for failing your father, and I ran away. I am so sorry.
It appears that this war might have been for naught.
This war was all because you three never talked to each other. You people are the worst.
Yeah, you just got told.
Thanks for the outfit, Bernie. You think you'll be okay now?
Sure thing. I can find my way home to one cross with my eyes closed. Easy peasy.
Don't worry, Even. I'll make sure he gets home. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm not good at goodbyes.
You wouldn't want to mess
Say
with
hi
it, would
to
you?
Odd. Oh, I almost forgot. You like pips, right?
Yeah.
This is all that was left of Mr. Shady when you poofed him. Weird, huh?
Oh, thank you. Hey guys. All right. Here goes nothing.
You need someone to upgrade Dicey though. Spider Gondola. Royal Master's Bow. Transfer the slingshot into the Royal Master's Bow and arrows. Okay, yeah, we've got that one. And more pits. Yeah, we need to find a pit nutrition. Okay. What's our objective? Just get on.
Hey, Even.
Are you okay, Bernie?
I'm fine. Thanks for saving me, by the way. It was really cold in that thing. I gotta say, I never thought I'd be saved.
Have you seen Odd, Bernie?
I wish I had. Well, I mean, no, I don't wish I had. Because being a Sixer is supposed to be magical, but that nanny was just really mean to everyone. So it's good that I haven't seen her, because that means the nanny hasn't gotten her. At least, not yet. I'm sorry, Even. It's been a crazy day. I just want to go home.
Okay, will you say hi to my parents for me? I feel bad about leaving them.
Sure, I'll tell them. I just hope your dad isn't still mad at me for breaking that teapot.
That was you. I got in so much trouble for that. What? I took the fall for that stupid thing.
Well, then he won't be mad at me at all. Okay then, sure, I'll tell him, no problem.
Tell him about the teapot too.
Oh man. Fine, I'll tell him. But he better be so happy to hear from you that he won't be mad at me.
Fingers crossed.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, even? Before I go, I just wanted to say, I hope you find your sister soon. I always liked her, even. I'm sure she's safe. She can defend herself. After all, she's a great puncher.
Thanks, Bernie.
Okay.
Okay, so is that it? We're gonna go on board. But we need someone to help upgrade Dicey. There's nothing in the objective, so thank you. I love the music. How are you gonna get on there?
Dicey, wait!
Ah, Mr. Pot. He's gone. It just opened. Such a cool design. Okay, that's it. Off we go then. Sneaky, sneaky. Ah!
Little Bernard comes crawling back, eh? Afraid of what this world truly is? Excellent, excellent. I shall deal with him later.
Oh, we're in for a spanking.
Must make haste to the palace.
Okay. Awesome, we made it. Okay guys, so I think I'm going to leave this episode here. So we made it out of Threedom. Dicey isn't with us at the minute. No. So yeah, we made it out of Threedom, managed to stop the war. That Shadow Man is probably like one of my favourite character designs up to now. Like, I just love his voice, like how they've done the voice and everything in his character as well. Like, he's looks and sounds super spooky, but also he's got like a little cute gothic edge to him as well, like pretty much everything in this game so far. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. We've got on board the spider, which is super creepy, so I wonder if we're gonna see the other realms at like 4 or 5 before we get to 6, or what's gonna happen. So if you liked this episode, then make sure that you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well, see what happens next in this journey. Don't forget to check out the other series on my channel as well. I'll leave a couple of links in the description down below as well for you to check out. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!